The last thing you want to do is go into a position of exhalation and instability with weight that weighs more than most people squat.
If I'm trying to get the strongest bench possible and I've got 120 kilos or plus above my chest, if I can get myself as stable as possible by locking down my shoulder blades, then that would be pretty advantageous. But I'm also not doing every exercise for the exact same thing. I will then look at what else goes in the program to allow the shoulder blade to move how it should, to make sure that we don't end up with someone that's just locked down all the time and ended up having niggles. Like you said at the start, I'm not sure at the start of this podcast or before we got on, the answer's in the middle.
Yeah,
everything.
It's always in the middle. You got two sides of every story. Your side, my side, somewhere in the middle lies the truth. And so with the people who say that you don't want to set the scapula like that in the bench, I'll bet most of them have never had a decent bench. Like I can tell you, my best bench was around 218. And that's kilos, not pounds. So for the Americans, that's 480 or so, right? So you're getting into a position of inhalation and Valsalva maneuver. The last thing you want to do is go into a position of exhalation and instability with weight that weighs more than most people squat. Like that's a terrible fucking idea. And furthermore, you're not really moving the bar far enough to worry about your scapula anyways, right? Because if you're benching competition, you're going to be trying to posteriorly rotate your thorax as much as you can while trying to get as much T-spine extension and get kind of on your neck. And you're actually trying to get most of your back off the bench. You want to get it as high as you can, even to the point of putting a Coke can underneath your back. So that your sternum and your esophageal process is high enough where you don't have to move the bar very far. So if you think about it, if you're in this position, you're not moving the bar far enough to fucking worry about your scapula. So who cares that you have your scapula set in depression and retraction? Like that's a stupid fucking argument to me.